Why Wi-Fi calling fails and why it's not your Wi-Fi. You upgraded the internet. You invested in a high-end network and Wi-Fi. Speed tests look great, yet calls still drop in the kitchen, the home office, the gym over the garage. Voices cut out. Video calls freeze. It's confusing because Wi-Fi shows full bars, and you're paying for a connection that should handle this. Most people assume there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi. In many homes, that's not what's happening. The Wi-Fi is doing its job. The weak link is how your carrier handles Wi-Fi calls and how cellular signals behave inside modern buildings. When you make a normal cellular call, your carrier handles it end-to-end on a network built and tuned for voice. With Wi-Fi calling, your phone sends the call over your Wi-Fi and internet first. It travels across public internet paths until it reaches the carrier. And here's the key point. The bottleneck usually isn't your Wi-Fi. It's on the carrier side, where Wi-Fi calls enter their systems. Think of it like a street drain. The drain pipe can only take so much water at once. When there's a surge, water backs up and spills. With Wi-Fi calling, when things get busy on the carrier side, some calls squeeze through, others get delayed, turn choppy, or fail. Wi-Fi calling was sold as the easy answer, and years ago it often felt good enough, partly because fewer people depended on it all day long. Today, a lot more phones lean on Wi-Fi calling for basic calling, especially when indoor cellular is weak. And Wi-Fi calls don't get handled the same way as a normal cellular call. They're treated more like general data, and they're often the first to suffer when things get busy. That's why it can work in one home, then fall apart in another, or feels different across carriers and locations. Sometimes you don't just get a choppy call. Sometimes the call never rings, and you only see the missed calls once you step outside and reconnect to a strong cellular signal. Here's why more phones are getting pushed onto Wi-Fi calling. Think of your home like a high-quality cooler. It's built to keep things in and outside air out. The downside is it can also keep cellular signal out. Modern materials like reinforced concrete and steel, plus high-performance, low-emissivity windows and energy-efficient coatings can block and reflect signal. That's why you can have signal outside, then walk into certain rooms and watch the bars drop. And 5G adds another layer. 5G isn't one single frequency. Carriers use a mix. Some bands travel better, and some carry more capacity, but don't push through the walls and glass as well. To deliver more speed and capacity, carriers rely more on mid and higher bands in that mix, and those signals are more sensitive to what your home is made of. So you do what seems logical. You call your integrator and ask them to fix the Wi-Fi. They test the network and see strong coverage, good speeds, clean design. To be safe, you add access points or upgrade your plan. Some things improve, but calling issues keep returning. Because your integrator can improve your local network, they can't change how your carrier prioritizes Wi-Fi calls once those calls leave your property. The reliable fix is to bring the cellular network indoors with a professionally engineered cellular amplification system. It captures usable outdoor signal, safely amplifies and conditions it, and redistributes it through the home using discrete indoor antennas. Your phone stops gambling between weak cellular and Wi-Fi calling. It simply sees strong, clear cellular signal inside. This doesn't replace your Wi-Fi or your internet. You don't have to change carriers or phone numbers. If this sounds familiar, the next steps are straightforward. Talk to your integrator, ask for a simple plan, and get a proposal that shows where coverage will improve and how it will be supported.